Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ronaldinho! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Atalanta didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Vigo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's in on... He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. Two, and we've barely begun here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Boca Juniors get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, great ball. He's had a shot! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fires from distance. He's kept it out just.
Atalanta are stuck in a rut and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's Maradona. Gets to show off his quick feet. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Look at the space here. Chance! It's in! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good spot, he's seen the run. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he's picked out the runner. And he's cut it out. Çalhanoğlu gives his colleague a guilty look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Rashford. Ball swung in. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Atalanta are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And here's Rashford. Nice control. Rashford. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Well, this looks promising. Sonny! That was travelling. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Conte. And the ball's a good one here. He's in acres of... And the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
There could be trouble here. Great hit! He has done it! Well, there is your superstar. His first since his much publicised arrival. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Boca Juniors grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Played with finesse. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Conte. Figo. And the first half is done.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Boca Juniors, 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're already back underway here. And here's Eto'o. Now this could be a chance. Has a go! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Werner! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
It's Eto'o! Big moment! Massive goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Boca Juniors take the lead. Neymar! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Figo. Now it's Eto'o. Maradona. Delicate ball, and he's had a shot! It's there! There is just no stopping him! He has made the stage his own! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Neymar. And the counter is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Oh, good ball. It's Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Defender's on the back foot. That's been cut out, well played. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read. Longley. Figo. Maradona. So what can they make of this? Now it's Werner. Beckham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced out! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Robertson knocks it away. Maradona, the man we've all come to watch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, and he's broken the line here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Santos can start a counter here. Well seen, saw that coming. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer, a real chance to break. And it's Maradona. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Neymar. Robertson. He's looking for the runner here. Casemiro cuts it out. No, not enough accuracy on that pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Boca Juniors head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Werner. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Conte. And it's Figo. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Poor pass that, sloppy. Alexander-Arnold. Maradona. And that's been intercepted. That's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Beckham! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Maradona. And the danger is cut out. And it's Neymar. Now it's Maradona. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to break out here. Beckham. Nice ball, and it's Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Romagnoli. Played out to the left flank. Oh, they can break here. Romagnoli. Now the counter. Werner. Neymar. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Boca Juniors have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Klosterman. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Santos are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ah, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. And it's Maradona.
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Werner. Mertens.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played out to the right. He's made space for the shot. Beckham. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Alexander-Arnold. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Conte. Neymar. Neymar! He should have put that one away.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Now it's Lewandowski. Conte, looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well played.
Boca Juniors can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Might be danger here.
Santos need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Tries to thread one through. Sancho. And that will be the final act. Boca Juniors, winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Boca Juniors have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
And that's where we have... And so we reach the final qualification lap. It is so crucial for those looking to take the club to the next level, a step closer to being a part of the big business. A big performance, that's what's needed here, and the loyal following is assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. We have already started here. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Boca Juniors can start a counter here. Tries a shot! Maradona. Ball played for Conte. It's a good ball and he could be in. Now it's Eto'o. He is through. Now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Eto'o. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read. Poor pass that, sloppy. Ronaldinho. Maradona. It's run loose here. Now it's Eto'o. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the runner. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Maradona. Interesting ball. Now it's Eto'o. He can get that clear. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Now the counter. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Eto'o. Chance! And that interception was most necessary. Conte. Maradona. Big chance! Caught offside that time. Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming. Figo. And that's been intercepted. Figo. It's Maradona! And he's managed to get rid. Robertson. Driving, has a go! No mistake! He was going to, he was bound to, he just had to. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Kante. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Maradona, a true great in every sense of the word. And that interception was most necessary. That's a throw. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, good read. Maradona. So what can they make of this? Gets away from his opponent. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming. Neymar. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Figo. Maradona already. And the half-time whistle goes. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Boca Juniors playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Maradona. Poor pass that, sloppy. Vieira. Ronaldinho. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Eto'o. Conte. Gets his pass away. Real chance here. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Moved forward and quickly so. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank. Lovely ball into space. That's a pretty loose pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He's had a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's going to be a double change then. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Eto'o. Maradona. Figo. Marquinhos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi, spread out to the left.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
There's the through ball. And that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Now it's Figo. Now it's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Figo.
Boca Juniors probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Alexander-Arnold. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Neymar. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Marquinhos cuts it out. The pass wasn't good enough there, and he knows it. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.